So I had a lovely one-to-one today, and we're talking about, I suppose, the mastery of the Wim Hof Method, or the commitment side. And I love it actually because it's very topical now, especially as technology is moving very, very fast. And I think it's about time we get to know our own technology and be the mastery of our own body. And I suppose that's the mastery of the Wim Hof as well. The only thing you can control in your life is your response. So the Wim Hof enables that stressor to be a positive stressor, and get to know how you would respond. So less reactive, more responsive. So it's a good tool to use whenever you're feeling that things could go very out of control. One tool, but it's a tool to practice to use before you are out of control. And then we spoke about families is just one example. Brother, sister, you might be from the same parents, but your parents were different with like an older sibling to a younger sibling, just because in their cells they've evolved. You're born into a different way of how they imprint, and your experiences are not going to be the same as your siblings, so you have a different view on life. So you might be in the same household, you might have the same parents, you might be blood related, but you'd be two different people. So because your experiences, although you're in the same environment, your experiences and your reflections are very different. And that's similar to the Wim Hof. So how I like to share that feeling is understanding, and maybe that's a little bit different to how you can get that over online or in a course. It is really just going out there and doing the work, putting the practice in, and seeing how that works out for you. So I can only share from my experience, but I'm very open-minded, because I can suggest lots of things from what other people have told me about their experiences. So it was just a really, really interesting about understanding imprinting and projection, and how the Wim Hof is like an awakening every time, a rebirth. Some people might prefer the mastery, like how you feel when you get out. Some people like the feeling when they're already in. And I love how there's something so simple can have such variety. Or if you understand the basics, you can plateau into complexities of the individual, and I really like that. So I'm heading for a lovely waterfall dip. It's like a little jacuzzi. I really like this one. It's a little bit more private than the main ones, just because it's getting really busy here. Lovely views, probably better this way for you guys. And yeah, so for me right now it's just really nice to go in and just absorb because every time I learn too, so it's nice to. And what I really like, beginning to waffle on now, so bear with me. What I really like is you attract likeness. So although everyone's different, and I'm learning, and I learn from my students or participants, and that happened today, and I love it. So I kind of wanted to say thank you guys for following me on my YouTube channel, because I feel that we're all very like-minded, although we're very different, and I feel your support, and I just wanted to say thank you actually, so in a really rounded way. And I know I say it on many of my videos, but yeah, I just really appreciate it and appreciate your support, and I'm really grateful for the vibe I give out, because it's just I get it back twofold. So maybe that's something I will treasure. The human values and decency, and far outweighs technology, and that's going within and finding out who you truly are, and then you can reflect that out, and it's wonderful what you get back. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of my daily dips. I really like that random tree there. For me it's like a happy sad. Just maybe. It looks like nature versus concrete jungle, doesn't it? With the slate. And I thought I'd just leave it there with that. No, you can have a deeper meaningful about that or not. Anyway, I'm going over here for a dip. So this is the area. Obviously I quite like it at this time because it's in shade, so and I see how colder water is always. And I'm going to do something slightly unusual. You guys are going to come in with me, just see how it goes. Today, just what I needed. So this is the deepest one of the three, and actually normally I've been in here and it's been a lot more water, so it feels a lot more like a jacuzzi, but